Hello. Hello, welcome to the video to the Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. The introduction of Fire Emblem. Really. I've tried doing this one before, but this year we're back at it again. The uh, absolutely have to. So, I'm gonna get quick rundown of our episode. Like, well, this chapter has yippee. So, Fire Emblem is a turn-based strategy game. Is like this. There is something. There are different weapons, different units, all that. That's for most series, actually. Yeah. So I will try my best to explain things. So yeah. So this is this is Fire Emblem Fates. I have to make that clear. It is a Fire Emblem Fates revelation, specifically how we choose utility and separate units from both Reverie and Conquest. They would normally not be here if I didn't, if I wasn't saying relation. But pretty much, the best way I can think Fire Emblem is a turn-based strategy game that's also an RPG technically. Yeah. So basically, I you move your units, attack, and stuff like that. Some skills have games, not all of them do, some of them, just one of them, but like, this is one of the simpler games in terms of things. I'm not gonna go into everything that Faith has to offer specifically. Although, if I'm seeming to be a bit reckless with how I'm moving my characters, because I have certain builds, but let me just throw characters at it. But, okay, I have to go into, okay, so I should probably go into stats. Strength is how much damage you do with physical attacks, magic is with your magical attacks, skill determines your hit rate and your critical hits. Speed determines if you strike twice or not. If you have 5 more speed, or that's more speed in general in some games, you will double the enemy. Luck has various effects, mainly lowering the rest of enemy critical and effective hit rate. Defense is your reduces the damage from physical attack, and resistance reduces the damage from magical attacks. And now I have to go into the weapons. Swords, they are very accurate, but not the strongest. And so you want to keep that in mind. They're not the strongest, but not the weakest. Lances have decent accuracy, but not the best damage. They're better than swords, have decent accuracy, but they're not better than they don't have that high damage compared to swords. Axes have low accuracy, have very high damage. So you want to keep that in mind as well. Bows can only hit from one experience. They only hit from one to two range. So it can be a space away from the enemy to use them. Tomes and Sturgeon both hit 1 to 2. Tomes uses your magic stat for your damage, while Sturgeon uses physical. Really obvious, honestly. There's a weapon triangle. The main weapon triangle usually is swords, axes, lances, and swords, because it's like a Pokemon starter trio.
Bask in the glory.
So that, yeah. And in this game, there are more than just. There are red, green, and there's red, green, blue weapons. That you want to keep in mind because they are very useful to your success in this game. there are, so that's pretty much the weapons. There are also sometimes special weapons depending on the game. Dragon, and there's also staves actually. Can my game not lag, please? There are staves, there are offensive and supportive staves. I have all offensive staves because I forgot to equip healing ones. Offensive staves can do a varied effect. They can lower your enemy stats, reduce their movement and avoid, warp them to your joint, pretty much grab an enemy and then put it next to you to have a unit kill them. And then there's silence with not letting you use magic. And then there's also hexagon in this game. There's also rescue staffs and warp staffs in other games. The rescue is in this game, I don't have it on Mitama right now. Pretty much not all that, yeah. Now there's also casual and classic mode in the newer games, which you probably want to keep in mind, I'll be honest. If you're casual, please play casual mode. I cannot stress that enough. Please just keep that in mind. Play casual. So yeah. And I will try and clear. I'm trying to clear this chapter as quickly as
We got this.
realistically. So I can actually fit this entire clear into a video because, yes. So, there are also skills in some games. Skills do a bunch of variety of things, just so you know. I'm not going to list all their effects in this video, but just know they have a variety of effects. As an example, this build is a very good on low HP with advantage with if your HP is less, it's either 50% or less, always strikes first. Combine that with Vengeance, which adds more damage, adds damage that you've taken onto your attack when it's proc. And then Life and Death, which make you take more damage to get you in advantage range quicker. Combine that with Heartseeker and Malefic Aura, and your sorcerers will go kind of crazy. But Vantage, Life, and Death builds can be done by a lot of different characters in this game. Pretty much by anybody if you so believe that you can make it work. And so yeah, I will probably finish this. I'll probably try my best to finish this chapter. I've got bodied, my god. So yeah, I'm trying to clear this as quickly as I possibly can for y'all. Just so y'all know. So I turned my combat animations off actually. Crits, oh yeah, there's crits in this, there's crits as well. So what the crits do, they do like 2 times or 3 times damage. I don't exactly remember, but they something in that regard. And there's also pair up. There's also a lot of skills and supports. If you have more support rank, the more benefits you get. So yeah. So either one, so y'all,
I owe you. No.
Clear of a pretty easy chapter, all things considered.
Right. Huh? Ah. Well, understood. Good. Yes. Yes.
Please just know that this was very tough. So, I'm glad I was able to do this and give you a quick introduction to Fire Emblem. Now, peace is what the lunar stars, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye.